Hi everyone, I didn't plan as much of a gap between the videos. It just, life got in the way, so I wasn't able to post earlier. Back to the Alfa, still got it, and I found out what the problem was. Let me show you quickly. That's the not so nice thing about living not far from the sea. The flying rats are everywhere. What was happening before, it would start, but it started to smoke, and it was quite obvious that the belt was not quite going the way it should do. I've removed the cover for the belt, which wasn't as easy. There's only two bolts this side, but there's also a long bolt. Quick word of warning to those who want to remove this cover. It just covers the drive belt, so it doesn't slap about if it comes off. That cover sits underneath there, and it's only attached by two bolts, one by there, and one nut on the front, and you would not expect there's going to be a problem because it's only a nut like this. You know, mine was seized up, but I figured out that sits on the end of that, so you can undo the whole thing and remove it afterwards, just not to break what is broken anyway now. Reason for that nut and that bolt holding it actually sits on top of that, so I thought I'm going to take the whole bolt and undo it afterwards. It's not quite possible because the space you've got the filter by there, the dryer for the aircon on this one, and to make it more convenient, Alfa came up with this. This is the bolt that holds, well, the only purpose for now to me, unless it is going through and holding the bracket, but I think it's been made awkward just for the sake of it. This is the length of it. I'm not kidding you, there's no way you will be able to remove that with this cover still attached. Where is it? Still attached to this cover without breaking that off, which I was hoping for, in this space, because there's barely any space to take the bolt out without the cover. Anyway, to explain what is wrong with it, won't be able to fully explain, but at least you might be able to see some of it. This is the belt. That is the compressor for air conditioning. There's the bottom pulley. There's the tensioner. Then there's the power steering pump on the top. I'm not sure if you will be able to see it. There's a tensioner, but you can see that bolt. But the alternator is actually deep down in there. That's the rusty crusty part. I'm trying to show it, but from how much I can show you, you can figure out how easy it's going to be to remove it. It's a proper nightmare of a job, apparently. So alternator is the rusty part behind it, if you can see it. It's all seized up, so the belt is just sliding over it. So the first thing to do would be to get that out, take the belt off and replace the alternator. It's quite a fun process because you have to take the left wheel off, undo the panel over there, take the tensioner off so you can take the belt off. Then you have to take out quite a few things because you have to remove the battery tray. I think the MAF sensor needs to come out as well because the alternator's there, but there's no way to go down because there's a subframe underneath it, and there's no way to go up because you've got the intake manifold over it. So the only way to do it is to have 6 foot long arms and about 24 fingers at least on one hand, and then you take, as I said, the battery out, battery tray, the MAF sensor, and you have to also remove the starter just to get to the alternator and get it removed. As you can imagine, it's not something I'm looking forward to do, but I guess nobody else would be able to do it on this, or wouldn't want to do it really, so I don't really have an option. Just one look at the lock again to remind you, lubricate them, because otherwise you're going to have problems, especially with these. It's all quite badly corroded as well. The alley started to oxidize a lot, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see you soon.